Hey friends, it's Melanie. Happy Tuesday and welcome back. If you came here today for some beauty related content, I'm sorry, I don't have any for you. Not today. Should be back at that hopefully tomorrow, provided that, life goes as planned, which rarely does it do so, right? But anyway, today's video will make some of you cringe. Those of you that are holding on to the last vestiges of summer. I'm very sorry, but your season is coming to a close, obviously next month, but I am trying to wish it into existence, and it's fall. I'm trying to wish fall into existence. And so yesterday, I was having a little bit of a rough day and trying to practice some self-care and really thinking about what makes me happy. You know what makes me happy? Decorating for fall. And that's what I did. I just decorated the whole house for fall. Yep, there's pine cones, there's pumpkins, all of it. Acorns, wheat. I have some wheat. I just got it all out. Here's the thing though. I decided to film me decorating different areas, and provided that the footage all turns out, I'm going to be uploading that in September. So just some inspiration. I don't want this to be like a how to decorate tutorial, because I think everybody, has different ideas. But I do think it's really fun to watch those decorate with me videos for inspiration. I know that for myself, I get a lot of inspiration that way. And I also get a lot of inspiration from fall hauls, which is what I'm going to share with you guys today. So I have some things here, this giant thing behind me, that I'm just going to be sharing with you today. Some of these things are currently readily available. Some of them will be available again in the future, but I'll explain that. But yeah, I just feel really inspired to refresh my home. And while I have a ton of fall decor already, I did want to pick up a few key pieces. And I wanted to tell you guys just really quickly what my philosophy is in terms of bringing home decor into the house. I try really hard, with the exception of like very specific items, and if you're thinking like seasonally, like pumpkins would probably fall into this category where, I'm probably not going to leave my pumpkins out year round, but I do try to look for things that I can use, hopefully, almost all year round. So with my spring and summer decor, with my fall decor, and even certain things I intend on using with my Christmas decor as well. So I think when you are looking at things at Home Goods or TJ Maxx or wherever it is that you buy your home decor, a Hobby Lobby, Michael's, whatever it may be, I think it's important to really look at the pieces and think, okay, is this something that I can just use for one season, or can I maybe look at something that is just slightly different that I can then also use for the rest of the year, or at least maybe from the spring and summer into the fall? Christmas holiday decor is usually pretty specific, but for the rest of the stuff, I feel like you can totally, if you put some thought into it, use it year round. So just a little tip so that you're not having to store quite as much stuff. I know that what kind of inspired this change in me is that I'm starting to run out of storage for all of my seasonal decor. And so I thought, I better be a little bit more selective in what I choose to purchase, right? So with that in mind, let's get started. If there are links that I can put down below, I will. And if not, sorry. Sometimes things are just a little bit unique, and you kind of have to go hunting out and about on your own to see if you can find something maybe similar. So, all right, I'm gonna get started with this huge candelabra behind me. I'm gonna pick it up so that I can hopefully get it into frame here. Oh, it's really heavy. Also, I bought 2 of these, not at the same time. It sold out, but it came back into stock. And where I bought this candelabra, again, it's huge. The tapers I just bought at Michael's. So I'm just gonna like hold it up real quick. You can see okay, it's really heavy. It's like a giant metal, ooh, oh, core strength, arm strength, there we go. I'm just gonna set it down back here while I talk about it. These, I have 2. These are from a website called Antique Farmhouse. I was introduced to Antique Farmhouse by my friend over on Instagram, the show 78. Her name is Jen. We've been talking for a number of years now. And, you know, she really has a very unique style that is somewhat similar to mine. We both kind of really like that French country type of styling. Jennifer, she has an impeccable taste. If you guys are not following her on Instagram, you absolutely should. But she originally introduced me to Antique Farmhouse, and it's one of those, like, they kind of have like daily deals, if you will, or themes for each day where they curate collections. They send you an email. Maybe it's called, maybe their particular collection that day is called the Chippy Farmhouse or Sunshiny Day or something. And like everything kind of revolves around whatever the theme is, right? And so within that are tons of different products to choose from, but then they also have just their regular like collection of things where you can search on their website through the different styles. So whether you have a farmhouse style, whether you have a French country, whether you're into shabby chic, whether you're into like an industrial, or a more modern, they have different tabs that you can go through on their website and shop items. Now, one thing that I will say about Antique Farmhouse is do not expect to get your products in a timely manner. The first time that I ordered the candelabra, it took them 4 weeks to send it to me. The second time, I had to wait 7 weeks to get the second one. And I think sometimes they either oversell and then order more, but it takes time to get the product in for them to then be able to ship it out to you because they're just sourcing all these things. Like Antique Farmhouse would be like the middleman. So they go buy things wholesale and then mark it up to make their profit, right? And then you buy from them. So I think there are times when they can go back and order more from wherever they source the products from. Sometimes they can't, but I wouldn't expect them to be timely with the delivery. So if you are looking to get a gift for someone for their birthday, do be careful. There is no guarantee that you are going to get what you want in a timely manner. Also, I think their shipping rates, they call them table rates. I think they're kind of outrageous in some cases. So I'm probably not doing a good job recommending the website with those 2 kind of big complaints of mine. But I love so many of the things that they curate. And so I kind of put up with the hassle of shopping there because these are things that I've never been able to find at Home Goods, at least not with this very particular style that I'm interested in. And so for me, it's worth it. But, you know, I don't want you to like go shopping there and think, ooh, yay, I can't wait to get my, you know, my new candlestick next week. It's probably going to be a few weeks until you get your candlestick, you know, that kind of thing. So, but anyway, so I have 2 of those. Another thing that I ordered from them recently is actually a trio of vases. I'm going to kind of hold them up one by one, but they were sold as a trio. And they have this really pretty like transfer pattern. And the piece looks like it's aged. It has a crackle finish. And then, you know, there's areas where it is the ceramic is exposed. So it kind of looks like an antique, which I really like. Also, I just bought some wheat at the flower market. So there were 2 other vases that came in the trio, obviously different shapes. And these were some of the things that I was excited because I originally wanted them for my fall decor, but I thought, oh man, I can totally use these the rest of the year as well, which is fantastic. Again, that multi-purpose, I don't have to put these away. I'll probably have to put them away for Christmas, but at least I'll have some room while all the Christmas stuff is out to store those, and then I'll take them back out again in January. So another thing about Antique Farmhouse is that the pricing sometimes it's a little high. But if there's something that you really want, that you've been searching for a long time, I think you can find some really unique things there, especially if you have a very specific design taste in mind. So there you go. All right. After just having shown you that, look what I found at Michael's yesterday. So Michael's had these either last year or the year before, so these aren't like entirely new. But again, it's that like crackle finish and that transfer kind of print, and really, really pretty. So they have them in 2 different sizes, this one here, and then kind of like a slightly taller, skinnier vase. And this is from the Fall at the Cottage collection. I think that's what the collection is called. I found these in store. Right now, the fall stuff at Michael's is only 25% off. So there's a few more things that I would probably be interested from Michael's in terms of like fall decor, but I'm gonna wait until they start going to like 40 or 50% off, because I would certainly pick up even a couple more of these, but for the time being, I just grabbed 1 more of those. And if you like the styling of these, but they're not currently available on the Antique Farmhouse website, you can kind of fake it with the Michael's stuff. And I don't want to say fake it because, you know, I bet these were probably all made at the same facility and just sourced differently. Yes, sourcing, always fun. Okay, I have a thing for candlesticks, you guys. And Hobby Lobby has some really pretty ones right now. And so I actually have some more coming in the mail because I want to do like a whole little, what do I want to call it? Like a vignette on my dining table with these. These are really heavy. And I'm just going to take that out of there so that I can show this to you a little bit better. They're metal, they are substantial, and they have this really nice like worn gold patina to them. And again, they have that slightly kind of French country old world look to them. Like you could think like, oh, maybe you found this at a flea market, except you can find it at Hobby Lobby. So there's 3 different styles. This is the tallest. There's also a medium size. The medium I have coming in, oh, that's an airplane. I was like, what is that? The medium I have coming in the mail. I had to order some things for work from Hobby Lobby that I can't find at the market right now, which is nuts, but also I'm kind of used to not being able to find things at the market these days. So I have some more of those coming. I found a random but really pretty gold artichoke at Fred Meyer. If you live in the Pacific Northwest, don't skip the home decor section at Fred Meyer, because I have found some of my coolest home decor pieces that I get tons and tons of compliments on and questions on from you guys from Fred Meyer. Check them out. They have some really neat stuff. But anyway, this is just a little random, but this is another thing that I thought, okay, I can totally use this for fall. I probably won't use it for Christmas, but I can also leave it out year round. You know, little things like this. I love stuff like that. And little things like this. Okay, I swear Hobby Lobby has these out every single year, and every year I grab at least 1 or 2 more. These are just these little ceramic, metallic acorns. This one is in rose gold. They also have a silver, and they have a really pretty just like gold. So I don't have any of the silver ones, but I do have a couple of these in the rose gold, and now a couple in the like regular traditional gold as well. Also from Hobby Lobby, I picked up this sign. I loved this beautiful copper finish, and I just thought it was really, really cute. I don't normally do a ton of stuff like this, but there's kind of a specific area that I want to put this, and you guys will see when I do the Decorate With Me videos how I'm going to style this. Again, it's going to a very specific spot. All of the fall stuff at Hobby Lobby is 40% off, so I didn't pay full price for any of this stuff, but full price, this is $34.99. But it's also pretty big. Does it have the sizes? 26 inches by 13.85. Okay, so just if you need a size reference there. Picked up 2 of these wood rounds. If you're in the wedding industry, man, how glad are you that these are kind of finally dying out. I got these at TJ Maxx the other day. They're only $4.99. Usually when I work with these wood rounds for weddings, they are like from trees that are cut down by the bride and groom, and they're not treated. And so when I'm setting up the weddings, there's usually bugs and sap and all sorts of stuff coming out of the wood rounds because they don't submerge them in bleach water first. And you know, you give people instructions and then they're like, I don't have time for that, so they don't do it, and then there are ants all over the table. So if you're gonna be a wood round person, make sure that the wood is treated before you set it on the table. Otherwise, your guests will be dining with a side of ants. So anyway, I grabbed 2 of these, super pretty, and they were only like $4.99 at TJ Maxx. So very nice and sealed, bug-free. Okay, this is for an arts and crafts project that I'm going to film and share with you guys. We'll see how it turns out. This is something called Rub and Buff, and this is going to transform the currently silver chandelier in my dining room into a shade called European Gold. European Gold is what I landed on, and you literally, this is a metallic wax. You rub it on to whatever you want to put it on just with your finger. I'm probably going to wear gloves. I don't know that you should have this metallic wax on your finger for a long period of time. I don't think it's toxic, but I also am not 100%, so I would suggest wearing gloves. But anyway, this was another suggestion from my friend Jen from the show 78. So I have 3 tubes that I ordered off of Amazon. You can find some of the shades at Hobby Lobby. You can find some of the shades at Michael's, but they don't have a huge selection. This European Gold is kind of a special color that I was not able to find at either retailer, so Amazon it was. All right. I purchased probably like, I think 6 of these. These are from Hobby Lobby. They are, oh, I'm having a brain fart. What's this stuff called? They're not ferns. I know some of you are screaming through pampas grass. There we go. Derp. So this is like a really pretty wine-colored pampas grass. I bought this for the dining room. I have a beautiful like French country pottery vase that I put a bunch of these in. They look stunning. And these are really pretty. These are really well done. Now full price, these are 20 bucks a pop, but I bought these when the florals were 50% off at some point in the last like couple weeks. So, but really pretty, and none of the mess of real pampas grass, because sometimes that stuff can be messy. I wanted to mention that these are back. I picked up another one myself. This is from Michael's. These are the like neutral colored leaves that I decorate with on my mantle in here. But I wanted another one of these bushes to just stick into a vase that is in my kitchen, actually. And I was so glad to see that they finally brought this particular leaf style back. You know, most of the time for fall, you see a lot of rust, a lot of oranges, and I like that. Don't get me wrong. I've obviously got some of that kind of rust color here, but for the most part, I really like to decorate with neutrals with small pops of colors here and there. And then focus a lot on textures. I really like playing with textures during the fall as well as during the holiday time, and these just have such a neat look from them. When you don't look at them up close, they actually look quite realistic. I mean, not totally, but you know, whatever. And then the last thing I wanted to share is actually another find from Antique Farmhouse. So I just wanted to give you a sense of the different things that you can find there. So this is a trio. Sorry, I have to reach over to get the last one. This was a trio of these kind of stylized pineapples. These are I think these are like a resin finish. Oh, I never even took the tag off. And again, they came as a trio. So this is the trio here. And these I definitely decorate with during the spring and summer, but I thought I'm gonna see if I can use these somehow in the fall as well. Pineapples have nothing to do with the fall, but what I really like about these is, again, the texture, the color palette, just the finish of this. I have these in the dining room now and they look amazing. I cannot wait to share these decorate with me videos with you guys, because I think what I did this year is by far my favorite out of any of the other years so far that I've decorated this house. And you know, every year is kind of a work in progress. You add more things to your home decor collection and you're able to come up with even more, probably some people would consider this like ridiculous decor ideas. I do really kind of go overboard, but again, I'm an insanely creative person and I need an outlet. And since I don't have a wedding this week, I thought I must pour my energy into something. And it was busting out the sweater pumpkins and making my house into a fall extravaganza when it's 88 degrees out. So you guys, that's my haul. Like I said, if I can link anything, I will do that down below. Otherwise, you know, start hitting up TJ Maxx, start hitting up Home Goods, Marshalls. Hobby Lobby certainly has all their fall decor out, as does Michael's. I don't have an at-home store near me, but I know there's also Kirkland's, again, not near me. So all of like the retailers are busting out the fall stuff at this point, and there's some really pretty stuff coming out this year. So hopefully you're inspired. Maybe if you don't want to start right now, you want to wait until like Labor Day weekend. Totally get that. That's normally what I try to do. But here's the thing. Life's short. If you really want to decorate your house now for fall, just do it. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? Someone's going to roll their eyes when they walk in. Okay, get out of my house. You know, don't be here. But no, I'm kidding. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions, and stay tuned for September. I'm going to work on editing all of that footage that I gathered, and I'm really excited to share those videos with you guys. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you are notified of the videos when they go up, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.